Good evening, my Scotch drinking friends. My name is Sergeant, Murdo Sergeant. Amidst this COVID-19 self-quarantine situation we're going on through, I'm going to give you a exclusive review of my new favorite single malt Scotch here from my man cave at 1 Tanglewood Drive. It is my Jim, aka Cigar Whiskey Lounge. Tonight, we're gonna review this Ardbeg 10 Islay single malt Scotch whiskey, claimed by most people as the finest peaty, smoky single malt Scotch in the world. I first had it when I was at the cigar bar, world famous cigar bar in Fort Myers, Florida, about a month or so ago, and I paired it with a Plasencia 146 cigar, which never had before, but it's one of the more mellow cigars in the Plasencia line, but it was awesome to me. Smooth, it had some smokiness to it, but it was mellow with some sweetness, but you get the contrast of the mellow cigar with the kick-ass peaty smokiness of this Ardbeg 10-year Islay single malt, and man, kick-ass. Here in Vermont, this Ardbeg goes for about $50. I bought this bottle today. It was $44.96. It was on sale at the Vermont liquor store, but let's see what it says in the bottle. The ultimate Islay single malt Scotch whiskey, guaranteed 10 years old, non-chill filter, sea spray, tarry rope, immense smoky intensity. Ardbeg Distillery, Isle of Islay, Argyll, Scotland. It definitely is the peatiest and smokiest whiskey that I've had. I should say Scotch that I've had, and I love it. Absolutely love it. So let's get into it and see what we got. Swirl it around the glass. You can see the veins on the glass. It sticks to the glass pretty well, which is a good sign of a well-made Scotch. I read on the box, it said if it gets a little cloudy, that's a natural occurrence if you add like a slight bit of water to it. Some scotches, you can add some water to it, and a little bit, like a couple drops, and it brings out some more of the flavors. Let's try it. Definitely smoky, peaty. It was a clean, quick smell. Love it. I need to taste it. I've already had shit. I'm almost down to the label, as you can see.
Stream us at pointfm.com.
Definitely peat, smoke. It's got a long, lingering finish. And I take a pull off my CAO Brasilia cigar, which is Nicaraguan with Brazilian wrapper, and it is, according to Cigar International, on the stronger side with flavor profiles. It's one of my favorite cigars. It has a dark hay, like manure type smell when you put it to your nose. It's got a toothy wrapper with some pretty visible veins on it. It's I believe at least a double cap. I use a V-cut on it. It's just one of my favorite cigars because you can take this out on the golf course, and it's one of those cigars that's got a smooth draw to it, not too easy, but you can, take a hit on it, pull on it, and 5 minutes later you come back, take another pull on it, it's still smoking. You don't have to light it back up. It burns pretty evenly. So those are a couple of things that I definitely look for in a cigar. And the flavors are just rich. Sorry, I had my Beagle Terrier out here with me today, so there's a little bit of hair everywhere. Fucking dogs. As you can see, sometimes I just take a hit, don't really retrohale. If you do retrohale, bring it up, exhale through your nose, you're gonna get some more of those flavors. It's just one of my favorite cigars. The first cigar that I really fell in love with about probably 4 or 5 years ago. And they're fairly inexpensive. Here in Vermont, at Garcia's Tobacco, $7.99, $8.99 a stick. Online, Cigar International, definitely you can get them cheaper. Vermont state taxes are out of control, and there's no local cigar lounges or anywhere here in Vermont. That's why I'm doing this review from my garage. But hey, social distancing now anyways, so better place to do it. Let me take another hit off this Ardbeg 10-year Isla single malt. Oh yeah, babe.
Right now, you may be able to lower your monthly payments, get cash out, or eliminate PMI, all while being paid for. Start saving money today. Learn about your options, including our lender-paid closing cost program. Visit me online at VermontMortgageAdvisor.com. That's VermontMortgageAdvisor.com.
Wow, you swirl it around in your mouth. Man, that smokiness, that peat just comes right up into your nose. Kick ass. But it's not super peaty and smoky like a lot of the whiskeys that come, and scotches, I'm sorry, that come from Isla, like Laforeg or Lagavulin. Those I have not created a palate for yet. They're super smoky, peaty. Iodine, though, seaweed, they're not my taste yet. Let's put it that way. So, but I read about the Ardbeg. I had some of it, like I said, when I was in world famous cigar bar in the Gulf Coast Town Center Mall in Fort Myers. I would highly recommend that place. Kick ass. Excellent walk-in humidor, multiple selection of cigars, and the single malts, the whiskeys, the bourbons they have there were top shelf. I tried the Ardbeg here. I had an Appledore. I also had a Dalmore cigar malt scotch as well. And it's just a pleasure for someone who lives in Vermont and you can't smoke outside anywhere other than a golf course. There's no cigar lounges where you can sit there and have a cigar, enjoy single malt, and talk with fellow connoisseurs of cigars and whiskey, and just enjoy your time. So for me, right now, this is my favorite single malt scotch, and I've paired it with the cigar that I have right now, which is one of my favorites, the CEO Brasilia. Hope you guys try both of them out, and yeah, keep smoking, keep toking. I'm a lover of single malt scotch, cigars, and golf. Hopefully we'll be able to get out on the golf course fairly soon once this COVID-19 pandemic has subsided, and maybe I'll do a review with you guys out on the golf course, give you some tips on golf, and some more tips on some reviews on some whiskey. And cigars. Cheers. Oh yeah, babe. Oh, it's fucking good.